Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody out there doing today? So, before we get this video started, which is a shop Trans Am update, I've got some mail here for some mail time, and I figured I'd do that first. It's from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, which is I'm gonna need my knife for this one, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. A little Garber here. Hope I don't cut through anything important. There's something hard in this one. I'm not really sure what it is. Alright, so we have an envelope and an envelope. Let's put that there, right there. This is from Dylan Paul in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina for mail time. It says on the back, mail time. So, Dylan, you got your wish. This is going to go in mail time. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have a letter and we have a... Holy smokes, look at that. That's pretty cool. Allison Duramax sticker there, guys. I kind of like that. It's pretty neat. Let's read the letter. Hi, Andy. My name is Dylan. I'm from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. My dad and I have a built 08 Z06 and a 98 C5 by RPM Motorsports. He actually called you about a block about a month ago. You're my favorite channel by far. I also have an LB7 like you. I'm looking into Landis converters. Good company. That's where I got my converter for my LB7. What stall do you recommend for an everyday driver? Included in the envelope is a badge for your Dirty Max. Hope you install it. If you do, please film it. I would love to see you film some of your badass builds. Keep up the great work and keep rocking the pap cap. Oh yeah. See you at the Oktoberfest call out. Tell Max Wallhouse to get back to work. Well, Dylan, I don't know if I've seen you or not. I'm sure I did. I shook a lot of people's hands. I talked to a lot of people. And obviously I'm still a little sick, so I'm sorry if I don't remember you, sir. But thank you for the letter and the badge. Now we have two big packages here from an Andrew Campbell in Quincy, Illinois. Oh, it says on the back, do not bend glass. Not hate mail, but not love mail. P.S. Love you. This is kind of scary, don't you think? Not hate mail, but it's not love mail either. I hope nobody ever sends me love mail. That'd be kind of weird, you know? Oh, okay, well, I already know what this is, and, I can't pull it out of, oh god, I cannot pull it out of the envelope for demonetization reasons, guys, but I will say, what's this right here? I can pull that out of there, the letter, right there. I'll pull that out and read it, but I cannot pull what's in this out. I'm sorry, guys. But Andrew Campbell, thank you very much. And I'm sure you're laughing right now on why I can't pull that out on camera. The letter says, hey, Andy. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. I hope you like the reading material, buddy. Sorry if the pages stick. Not really okay. Yeah, well, sorry. Semper Fi, even if I was Army. Oh, God. Well, thank you very much for the reading material. I will delightfully enjoy it. And we have another package here from Andrew Campbell as well. It's been a while since I picked up mail, so this might have been sitting there longer than the other one, or whatever the case may be. So we'll open this as well. Hopefully this one's a little bit more, friendly for the viewers on my channel, because the last one was not. Alrighty. So we have, hey Andy, I hope you like the plate. I made it for you, so if you don't like it, then oh well, MFer, haha. This is my real mail call gift for you, buddy. Hope life's great. Check me out on Instagram. the infamous Andrew. At the infamous Andrew is his Instagram. And this can be shown. But he sent me this he got this cool plate made for me. Nice little PennsylvaniaVisitPA.com, and it says DFR on it. That's pretty cool. So I have to find I'll have to find a little home for that. Maybe I'll put that on my motorcycle, and hopefully a cop doesn't pull me over and kind of wonder why this is not a legit plate for my motorcycle. So cool. All right, guys, that's it for mail time. And of course, if any of you guys out there would love to send me any mail time stuff or mail in general, you're all more than welcome to. It's P.O. Box 303, Leola, PA 17540. That address is always in the description of all my videos, so if you don't remember it, just check out the description. There's always a lot of good information down there as well. T-shirt sales, which these are not for sale on the Teespring site yet, and key tags. You know, I got key tags and stuff like that. The old infamous Diablo from the Racing key tag, and I also have a Deuces key tag on there, which I'm thinking about retiring and changing to something else. So let's head over to the shop, and we'll start talking about the Turbo Trans Am project. What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there today? The new shirts, they say mechanic across them. I am alive. I'm not dying. You guys are probably wondering why I have glasses on, and I'll tell you why I have glasses on, because my eyes look like crap because I have jaundice. And if you guys don't know what jaundice is, go check it out. It's fun to have. Other than that, I'm up here at the shop today, and I got my buddy Mitch walking around. He wants to start working, but I told him not to put the air compressor on because I want to do a video real quick for you guys, because it's been so many days, because literally I've been laying in bed with a lot of bad stuff happening. I lost like 15 pounds, so I'm down to 187 now. So that makes me kind of happy. Wrong way to lose weight, guys, but it gets the job done. You know what I mean? Yesterday at the YouTube call out, it was freaking amazing. Everybody had a really awesome time. I met a lot of fans. Shouldn't have went, to be honest with you. I probably should have stayed home and slept like I've been doing for the last 5 or 6 days. But I knew I had to go out and see you guys. So all the guys that were out there at the YouTube call out at Cecil County, thank you very much for coming out and watching us race and buy the merch and all that stuff. We really extremely appreciate the support. And obviously, if you guys met me, you knew I was sick. So I tried to do the best that I could to sign signatures and talk to each and every one of you about whatever your questions were as much as I possibly could, even though it was hard. That day yesterday killed me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I went home and I slept I probably slept the best that I've slept in 10 days, to be honest with you. I got home at like 7 o'clock, and I passed out till about midnight, and then went back to sleep about midnight. Stayed up for a couple minutes, went back to sleep, and then woke up about 7 o'clock again. So I got some well-needed and well-deserved sleep, and I want to, thank you guys for helping me with that. Pushing me to get tired enough to sleep, which is good. I also want to thank everybody for the support on the last video of everyone telling me to get well. I am getting better, but it's going to be a slow process. It looks like I am on some antibiotics and stuff for all the stuff that's going on inside my beautiful body. So. Hopefully, within the next few weeks, I'll start feeling more up to who I used to be and not so depressed looking. Which, speaking of depressed, as you guys can see, the Trans Am did not make it to the call out because the Trans Am did not get finished. A little disappointed about that. I did end up running the truck, which is good. I made some nice times with the truck, but I did like 3 runs and that was about it. But other than that, I still had a good time. But like I said, as you can see, the Trans Am is not done. So basically what we're going to do in this video, we're going to talk about some of the progress that has happened with the car and some of the stuff that's going to be done today by Mitch over here. He's going to knock shit out because this motherfucker knows how to work right here.
Get her done.
Get her done. So Max got the intercooler mounted. Did some aftermarket bracing here, which is really nice. If you look underneath here, he did some brackets under there as well. Cold side needs to be done. I ended up getting a Griffin radiator, as you can see, and some 2200 CFM pusher fans to put on the front. The only problem we ran into, or what Max ran into, was the pusher fans are in the way of the meth bottle, which is a stock washer bottle tank. But I think since we have plenty of room between the turbo and the radiator, we're going to go ahead and take this radiator and just lean the radiator forward and hopefully have more than enough of room between the fans and that bottle to put the bottle back in and to be able to use the bottle. We got the intake manifold off. It's really disgustingly dirty in there, but you know, what do you expect for 200,000 miles? I mean, it's really not going to be much cleaner. I don't think this intake manifold was ever off in its entire life, so we're going to clean up a lot of that stuff in there. Replace my beautiful broken oil pressure sensor, which is a very common thing. Note to self, I did not pull this intake off, so I did not break that. I got another one coming, thank gosh. Got the intake sitting over here. That's going to get cleaned up all nice and pretty. Got a brand new set of, well, not a brand new, but a used set of 80-pound EV6 injectors. 12.4 GHMS high resistance saturated injectors. I think these are, yeah, these are Siemens Deca, so they're pretty good injectors. They should more than supply enough of fuel to the engine to supply enough of fuel for the turbo setup, obviously. The other thing we did is we went to ICT, got this online, the alternator relocation bracket, which is a nice billet setup, but this plastic piece on the back of the alternator, for the alternator relocation setup, you can't use because there's not enough room between the head and the actual alternator. So that piece there had to come off to get that to fit properly. The only thing we need to do is figure out belt routing and tensioning. I'm assuming that we just get a short belt and just kind of multiply tension it. I guess just tension it off of the bolts here and just one time kind of thing. But we do got to get a belt for it. We got our fans wires here for the stock fans. Are going to be spliced and cut and put into the new fans. That way I can control them with the ECU for temperature. One nice little surprise, we'll go to the back here, is one thing Mitch is planning on doing today was putting my 450 E85 pump in. And obviously you guys know you got to do the trapdoor mod in order to do that, unless you want to drop the rear end and drop the gas tank, which really sucks, to be honest. So Mitch started pulling the carpet up here, and it looks like somebody already did it. So basically he's going to go in here and he's just going to cut it a little bit more so there's a little bit better access to the fuel pump to be able to pull the entire fuel pump out of the tank and get to it. And it's going to be replaced with this guy right here. This is just your basic Walbro Granatelli 450 liter per hour E85 compatible pump. Obviously we're not going to be using it for E85. This car is not going to be running E85. It'll be running methanol. But this should definitely pump enough of fuel up to the rails to be able to run a non-return style system and still be able to push enough of horsepower that's going to make a difference until I get to the point where I need to you know, go ahead and you know, get a return style fuel system, which obviously since the cutout panel is already going to be there, that's going to be pretty easy to do. Let's go back here to the front. Obviously you guys know this is an automatic transmission. We're going to end up putting the transmission cooler right on the front of the actual turbo intercooler of this car. That way it literally sits right in front of this guy here when it's all cut out. And I bet you guys are probably already thinking and complaining, Andy, why would you do that? That's going to cut flow down on your intercooler, and it's not going to get cold air and blah 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 and all that other dumb crap. Listen guys, the car's going to be running meth. It really doesn't matter. And do you guys even understand how many turbos guys are running out there without intercoolers? You know, I mean, there's a lot of cars that do it, there's a lot of cars that don't. Taking up that little bit of real estate up front there to make sure my automatic tranny lives. I'm not too concerned about that. I'd rather have the automatic transmission live than to you know, have one more CFM of airflow going through that intercooler, which ain't that big of a deal to me. All right, guys, so that's the update on the Trans Am so far. Mitch is gonna stay here today. I'm gonna go home, go back to bed where I belong. Mitch is gonna stay here today, and he's gonna put some good time in and help this project along. Try to get it done a little faster. Try to get it out the door so you guys can get a better video of how it runs. Plus, obviously, you know, we want to get this thing on the dyno. We want to see how much horsepower it pushes, how much PSI it's going to be pushing, and you know, maybe if it's going to blow up or not. Which personally, I hope it doesn't blow up, especially after it taking so long to get such a simple job done on this car. So yeah, guys, hopefully this week here sometime we'll have this thing at least running, and maybe make a dyno appointment at the end of the week, and hopefully see some numbers, which will be pretty awesome. Other than that, guys, guess we're gonna end this video. If you liked it, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, do me a favor, there's a red button over somewhere over there. Go ahead and hit that red button, hit the notification bell, that way you get notifications of the videos that come out in the future. Instagram is Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.